and I will be administering the oath, and you would each say your name. I will be saying I, and then pausing for you to individually say your name. You'll be saying your names together, and then I will continue, and you would repeat the words after me. Fine? Good. I do swear that I will well and truly serve our Sovereign Lady the Queen in the office of Island Constable for St. Christopher Nevis, without favor or affection, malice or ill will, and that I will, to the best of my ability, cause the peace to be preserved, and prevent all offenses against the persons and property of Her Majesty's subjects. So help me God. Thank you very much. We'll now distribute the individual certificates.
Donna Bradshaw. Lavado Cummings. LaDonna Wilkinson. Donicia Matthew. Deshan Jacobs. Christina Carty. Zakima Henry. Ramoya Lewis. Fiona Challenger. Arlene Richardson. Jackie Campbell. Amita Matthew. Tamari Hazel. Jessica Jones. Dion Liebert. Alexis Joseph. Nikilia Hodge. Shaquanda Thomas. Donette Simon. Odessa Lewis. Sahina Williams. Mary Hodge. Aisha Wilson.
Just to say, ladies and gentlemen, Honorable Prime Minister, Honorable Attorney General, that it's a pleasure for us to be able to do this ceremony here at Government House this morning. I certainly wish to extend personal congratulations to every single one of the island constables and to wish them well in their future undertakings. It's a very serious responsibility, and I'm certain that all of the training that you have had will prepare you to discharge your duties in the correct way. So again, my sincerest congratulations and best wishes for the future. Thank you very much.
I want to join His Excellency in congratulating you and passing out from a successful training program that now equips you well to serve as the new batch of island constables. Give yourselves a round of applause. You will be specifically assigned, I'm advised by our Commissioner of Police, Mr. Brandy, to areas particularly frequented by tourists and, of course, locals. Port Zante, for example, Independence Square, for example, the Anglican Church ground, for example, and many more areas in the Bastille and elsewhere. Black Rock, for example. And we are hoping that you will really do an excellent job. For if you were not to produce excellently from the start, this investment would not be worth it for the country. So I want very early to encourage you to do well. Try to go over in your mind all the training that was given to you over the last month or so of training. The questions that had been posed by you, by others among you, and the answers that were given, and see how well you could implement the instruction and advice. Persons, of course, will be looking at you and for you. What will they see? Apart from your beautiful uniform, which you now carry so well, what more will they see? Beyond what they see, I hope, will be that they become impressed by what you do. By what you do must set a standard for all other island constables who will come after you and even those who are there before you. You must become, as it were, the model group within the police to which we can point to. See how well a police officer is dressed and conduct himself or herself. Look at our new batch of island constables. See how well they speak. Look to our new batch of island constables. You see that they appreciate that they have a special function and task to do. You see they are smiling, but under that smile is a sense of the utmost importance of the task. So they are providing service in a pleasant manner, yet mindful that they have the power and the authority of island constables backed by law that help them in discharging their functions. Many of the persons that you will interact with would be tourists. We want you then to be helpful. We want you to offer pleasant service. But you must understand also the occasions when you must be firm in enforcing the law. And the oath that you have taken this morning requires of you that you do so firmly without favor or ill will towards any. I believe that you are going to do an outstanding job. Nothing less than that will suffice for our country. You are aware that these are also critical times. And everything we do in security is under review. There are some who will ask, well, why the government spending more money in this particular area? Will it add to the calm and safety and peace of the country? And I want to answer on your behalf, yes, 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 it will. So we are counting on you to deliver. We are counting on your Commissioner of Police to look at the deployment of the resources now. That he now has, how many of you are here? 24? 24 additional bodies to put in support of law enforcement. How will he organize and ensure that some of the more advanced and experienced police officers could deploy in some more critical areas of policing because we have a competent batch. I would wish that at regular intervals, Mr. Gavaya, as our force personnel officer, would undertake to get you into training at the training school, at the high school, wherever it is under a tent, and review with you some of the feedback that they must put themselves out of the way and in the way to hear about your performance, and to do so that you could be encouraged to improve. You are new on the job, so keep an open mind. Mistakes will be made, but mistakes can be corrected. Therefore, be open to suggestion and advice, and always want to improve. You see, you are starting now as island constables, and yet some one of you here Tamara, Darnicia, any of you, Miss Lois, can end up becoming the Commissioner of Police. It's not where you started. It's where the journey you will travel and the end game is what is important. And I want to say to you, the sky is the limit. Think of where you would want to end up in law enforcement if this is your goal. And don't say you can't. Because before today, many of you never thought of a career in law enforcement. Look where you are now. Look where you are now. So the future is in your hands. And it just needs discipline. It just means that you have to control your mind and control your behavior so that you do not exclude yourself from any other area of engagement. I won't be surprised if later on Mr. Brandy comes and he says, the Park Hyatt came and he took 5 of them. They were working so well. So we need to recruit another 5 or 20. While we will be sad to let you go, I always want you to feel that you can be the best that you can. And wherever there are opportunities in this, our beloved St. Kitts and Nevis, I want you to get first priority to have them. So again, I say thank you and I congratulate you. A number of you are on the STEP program. See where you are now? See where you are now? You are moving on. Continue to move on. Make yourself proud, your children, your family members, your community members, and the country, importantly, from the quality of your service. So again, congratulations to one and all. What I will see when I come to Lodge and come to Barstow and all the communities will be your headpiece. Police, remember that. You must now be an extra pair of eyes on behalf of the police. Things that before persons in your community may be concerned about saying to somebody, I hope they will trust you enough to come and tell you. And so you can tell Mr. Brandy or tell your reporting superior so that we can build greater trust and confidence among the community. Remember now you are police. So be careful of the company that you keep. Be careful of the company that you keep. Some of the things you used to say, you can't say them no more, at least not in public. Some of the things you used to do, you can't do them no more, especially in public. You know the right way to behave. Behave yourself circumspectly at all times, especially in public places, so that no one can drag down your name and your reputation, and by so doing, drag down all who are part of the graduating program for our island constables. And I know you can do this because you have completed your training. I know you can do this because you felt so nice coming here. And some of you have come up here for the first time. You're going places. And His Excellency has been doing a wonderful job opening up the grounds and this historical edifice to the people of the country who for one period of time in our history could never have come in here. It is now that we have consecrated our future and taken control. And that is what we are asking you to do. Consecrate the future for law enforcement in St. Kitts and Nevis by being outstanding. You're going to have some who will not be good examples out there generally in the community and even in the police. Don't follow the bad examples. That's my final piece of advice. Don't say because Mary or Jack doing this, it is all right, because your conscience, your training, your upbringing, they tell you it is not the right thing to do. I will look forward to meeting with you again. Perhaps after the first month, Mr. Brandy would arrange a get-together so we can sit and chit-chat about your experience. We will invite the chaplain so he can pray for you, as he already should have, because these are critical times and we need to rise each morning in faith and appreciation that our lives have been spared so that we can contribute and help in saving a life. Again, I want to say thank you. May God bless you, and may God bless St. Kitts and Nevis and keep us forever safe. Thank you all.